guys, it is Artemis here at Artemis Dreams. You know, you're on my channel, so you may or may not know what it's called, but yeah. Okay, so I am doing another unboxing, and this one is a little special because it is my very first order from Shamira, which is the only licensed diamond painting company in Sweden. So what I got, yeah, I've already opened the top part because y'all don't need my address. But what I got was a little tiny baby. Look how well it's packaged. A little tiny baby canvas, a little snack size canvas, so I can see what it is. Because if you're like me, you kind of want to know what's going on before you start spending the big bucks. So this is of a wolf and a moon. And it's actually 26 by 26. I didn't know that. That was 20 by 20. Okay, well, bump, bump, bump. I am doing the one-handed thing right here because I actually want to have this out and take a look at it because I am going to put it in the car to take with me when Rory goes on play dates. So, first of all, this is soft. Yum, 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 yum. Now let's unroll it. Let's see. This is one-handed, y'all. I really should have put my put this on a tripod. You know what? Let me go put this on a tripod. All right, that's a little better. Now, let's see about this. So, what do we have here? I'm going to open this up and flatten it back down a bit. It's a smaller canvas, so I know that it is not going to flatten as easily. Okay, so we can start with taking a look. I'm going to roll it the other way. This is port glue, so I can do this. You know, canvases don't really come with... Oh, that's nice. Nice and flat. Canvases these days don't really do the double adhesive thing, so if it's clear, you're good to go for rolling it backwards. I can take a look at this. Oh, these are some pretty fall colors, y'all. What does it come with? This is a legend. These are not stickers, but you can easily use double-sided tape or run it through a sticker maker to make stickers out of it, or just be raggedy like me and use clear tape and tape them onto your sticker, onto your storage boxes. A good thing about this, I love when kits come with quantity because it helps me when I kit up to know when to use the larger containers and when to use the small ones. Another good thing is 1 through 9 is 1 through 9 in the symbols. They're not mixed up. I love that. And it's really good for people who actually diamond paint by the number and not by the symbol. I've heard people complain about that before when like number 1 is like A or something, and then like number 8 is Z, and then you get down to like 21 and it's 1. This doesn't do that. It's 1 is 1, 2 is 2. So that's really good. Fold this like this. I can take a look. What does it come with? It comes with your normal basic toolkit, which if you don't like the snazzy stuff or you don't have any accessories, you're just getting started, you can totally diamond paint with this. Single placer and a 3-placer, 4-placer, something like that. Oh, and a larger placer. This is like what, 6? I think that's a 6. Some lovely pink wax. Bag of baggies, or a bunch of baggies. Yep. Now let's take a look at the canvas. A little bit better look. So this is pleated but not poked, which should also stop fraying, so you should be fine. It's got glue that extends a tiny bit past the image, so you might want to washi tape it. The glue is plenty sticky. You can hear that. Yeah. And we will come and take a look at the drill field. Their socials are down here at the bottom. as well as crafted with love and painted with diamonds. It's got a satisfaction guarantee. I will link their website in the description. So if you are in Sweden, you can order this. I don't know that they have started doing international deliveries yet. But you can always message the owner. She is on Facebook and she does answer her messengers. And I do believe as well they have contact information on the website. So if you're looking to get these kind of snack sizes that have a little bit more detail, then you can go do that. One of the things I'm going to be doing, because I'm actually going to work on this and then I will show you. It's so small that I should probably be able to finish the whole thing instead of just doing like half a row. I want to see how this picture comes out when it's actually worked up, because as you know, size matters. And this is fairly small for the amount of detail that's in it. But I felt like when I was looking at this canvas and choosing it, that even though it's got detail, it's not the kind of detail that is gonna probably get lost. So I'm gonna work on it and come back to you guys. But before I do that, let's take a look at the drill field. So we are going to zoom in. Okay, so what I did was just take it down off of the, wow, those are really clear symbols. And I did actually order this in a square because I like squares. And I feel like for the size, it would be much easier to see what the image has available. Now, if it's blurry, it's because of my filming, but this is super visible. And as y'all know, my light pad is broken. So let me try to get, yeah, there we go, focus. My light pad is broken, so I am going to be, oh, come on, camera, focus for me. Please focus, pretty please. Can we, there we go. Camera is not my friend today. My light pad broke, so as you guys know, I am doing diamond paintings right now without a light pad because me being me, I just refuse to purchase a new one. I'm going to let time go by and see how I like painting without a light pad. Which I probably won't like it and will probably cave in and buy a new one. But for now, it is what it is. So I'm really grateful that these symbols are super clear because I will not have any problems with them. Now let's take a look. I think maybe the only symbols that could be problematic, if we look over here, see, get a close enough look, the B and the 8. Let's try to find them and see if there are any issues there. B is like a yellowy, buttery color. So here's the B, and then let's see what the 8 looks like. What is the 8? The 8 is a greenish color. Here's the 8 right here. So no, there's no problem because it's obviously got 2 different color backgrounds, so they should be good to go. Yep, but I like this. The lighter colors have dark symbols and the darker colors have light symbols. And the colors where it's a white symbol on a little lighter, like the pink background, you can still easily see what that is. So I have no problems with this. This is great visibility. The glue is good. The cover is a little thin. As you can see, my crusty hand, but the cover is a little thin, but that's not going to deter me. I will probably just take the cover off since it's such a small image and put cover papers on it. So, yep. So, all right, when I come back, you will see this completed and I will give you my thoughts. Okay, guys, so I am back and this guy is done. It took me a couple of hours to do this. I mean, more than like probably about 4 hours to do this, 3 hours, something like that. I don't know. But it happened over 2 days because my loving daughter put some of my drills in chocolate sauce. Yes, she did. And so I ended up reaching out to Sarah, who is the owner of Shamira, or Sarah, if we're gonna do the correct pronunciation. Anyway, so I ended up reaching out to her and she sent me some new drills. And because I went ahead and have finished all of this except for the missing drills, I knew the quality was there and I went ahead and ordered another kit. Yeah. And also she ended up sponsoring Crosscraft. So we actually have a sponsored kit that is going to go out to someone that is a part of Crosscraft. And I will be unboxing those in another video, but I want to do this one first because yeah, this is what started it all. So anyway, one thing I forgot to do in the other first half of this was to measure it. And let's see, starting here. So this is 20 by 20, which is what I believe was on the website. And I'm gonna insert pictures so you can see what I saw when I ordered this. But yeah, I love this. Yeah, it's a bit pixelated, but that's because of the size and the detail, but I can tell what everything is and the colors are gorge and it makes me want this in a larger size. And so I went on the website and it wasn't there, and this little one is actually sold out. And so I talked to her and I asked her, you know, like, are you guys getting it back? What's happening? And she was telling me, you know, that they don't keep in excess on the website so that, you know, they move the product that they have. And basically, if I want this in a larger size, there is a possibility to get it made into a custom. So I would say when you run into something like this with the company, reach out to them and find out if there's anything that can be done. And a lot of times you'll find that there are things that can be done. And then sometimes it's a no. And then if it's a no, you have to accept that and go on and just pick another piece of art that you like. But this one I will eventually get and do it as a much larger size and put it up on my wall. So one thing I wanted you to see, and I noticed this when I was in a live. So I was working on this canvas. Oh man, I just spilt a bunch of drills. I was working on this canvas when I was in a live. And I was showing the drills because I was saying that, like, I just found this shop. Well, that's not true. I didn't just find it. I just ordered from it because I had seen it. I had seen all the shops that are in Sweden, but I didn't really know what was up with it. Like if it was good quality, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'd seen people talk about it. And I was just like, oh, I don't know. I had tried some other shops that were not in Sweden that had licensed artwork, and I wasn't in love with them. But this one has licensed artwork and is the only I found in Sweden that has licensed artwork, by the way. And I had joined a group for crafters and they kept talking about this. And so I was like, okay, well, let me try a small one, like I said, to see if I like it, to see if I want to order a larger one. And anyway, back to what I was saying before. When I was in my live, I was showing the drills. And I showed these. And Mia was like, look at how they line up. They line up really well. And you know what? I went back and looked because I was like, these do line up really well. These are acrylic drills. Excuse me, what? Yes. Because I was like, I don't think these are resin. I was like, let me go back and look at the order form or the page from when I first ordered it. So these are acrylic. And just to bring it up close so you can see it. And the gapping that exists is most likely the gapping that is there from when I did not fill in the drills because I was waiting for more to come in. And as y'all know, I don't straighten my drills. So it is what it is. Y'all gonna get it the way I put it down. This is not the place to come to learn proper or whatever perfect drill alignment. But I'm just hoping that this comes into focus so you can see the drills. This might not focus. I don't know. Do I need to put my finger in front of it or something? Let's see. Focus, mister. Okay, now it's focusing. It's far enough away. But these are the acrylic drills. And I'm like, excuse me, what? So that is a place that I can definitely go to order from, that I don't have to try to look and see if the drills are acrylic or resin. I have very little trash. And yeah, I know people are like, don't order squares if it's acrylic, but with this place you can. I had a very good experience with this. The glue was good. For me to order or recommend a canvas, I always tell you what's going on with the canvas regardless of if it's a company I like or not. Or if I have a discount code or not, which I don't for this company. But for me, it always comes down to the image, the render of the image, and the drills. Glue, I have found, as long as it's not slidey glue I have issues with. But if there's not enough glue, I can always put down more glue. If the drills are lifting, not popping drills I have an issue with. But if the drills are lifting a little, I can put down more glue. That's not a problem for me. This glue was perfect. It did not slide. There was nothing popping. There was nothing lifting. The image, love. The render is super good because remember, this is a 20 by 20. And in the world of diamond painting, it is go big or go home. The smaller you go, if you're going to have details in an image, it's going to be pixely. So I feel like for this to look the way it looks on a 20 by 20, the render is really good. I can tell what everything is. And the color palette was just delicious. It was fall colors. And y'all, I am so through with summer and I'm so ready for fall. So I'm like, yes, please let this usher something in. Let's see what else. The size, 20 by 20. Like I said before, I knew what I was getting. I know I was getting a snack size. There were no special drills in this, but I could have added some if I wanted to. But for me, this was a tester kit because I wanted to see about ordering a larger kit. And actually, you know what? I probably will film the other unboxing right after I finish with this because I have not looked in there and I want to get into it, you know, open some canvases and take a look at them. But yeah, so the drills are great. Glue was great. Render, I liked it. Image, of course I liked it. Fall colors, the palette, loved it. The fact that the customer service is great. And yeah, it's just super easy to order. I think I got this in 2 days. So yeah, I'm not sure. I have to go back and look and see if she ships outside of Sweden. But what I would say to you is if you want this and you are in the EU where shipping is a little easier, find you a, as we call them, an emotional support Swede. So that you can get stuff shipped to you, or even contact her. And I'm sure like if enough people contacted her that wanted stuff internationally, like outside of Sweden, that it would probably speed things along a little further, because you have to remember with small shops, they have a very small margin for error as far as expanding. So they have to know that a desire is there for people to buy items before they make it available. But as far as for you guys that know me, that I know, that know me, if you need a canvas from them, go look on the website and then we'll talk and we'll see if I can be your emotional support Swede. Even though I'm an American emotional support Swede, if that makes any sense. This makes it ridiculous. But yeah, I am probably, the next video that I do was going to be a whip and chat, but I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and this next one that I got for them. And it's probably going to take a couple of days. So you probably will see my whip and chat first, because I do want to go ahead and do this in Swedish and do this in English, whereas this one is just in English. Yeah, so that's going to be coming up, and that way I can show you guys the canvas that she donated to Crosscraft, and I'm super excited about that. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the one I ordered, which I'm super excited about. Yeah, and so this is 100% recommended. And like I said before, if you are in Sweden, or especially the Nordic countries, please go take a look at this and support it. We do not have a lot of companies in the in, as I call it, Scandinavian, in our area, in our, you know, countries that are surrounding Sweden that have licensed images. So it's very important to support those companies that do have a licensed image, that aren't out there stealing stuff. And the fact that it's, you know, one more in the list of very few is really important. So yeah, go take a look at the website. I will have links to everything in the description box. And yeah, this is the end of the unboxing and review. I hope you guys, you know, stay well and stay safe, and go do you some diamond paintings or some crafting, something. Bring yourself some joy. Bye. Thanks for watching.